The now 18-year-old who shot two victims at Noblesville West Middle School more than 5 years ago was back in court today. The Hamilton County Probation Department is recommending the shooter get released back into his parents' custody.
CBS 4's Max Lewis was in the courtroom today for us. And Max, I know prosecutors are saying that he is still a danger to the community.
Yeah, they do say that, Bob and Debbie. The Noblesville school shooter will be released. That is really not in question at this point. But at today's hearing, both sides made their arguments about where he should be released, and both have very different opinions on the best location.
The Noblesville school shooter would have been released when he turned 18 earlier this year, but he was charged with sexual battery after fist bumping the breast of a counselor at the Pendleton Juvenile Facility where he was serving his sentence. In court today, prosecutors argued that proves he hasn't changed one bit.
This person's test results show an individual whose intent is to demean, hurt, embarrass others.
That counselor testified in court today, saying the shooter bragged about what he did to her and gave her a nickname that we can't repeat on television. The prosecutor's office asked the judge to make the shooter serve 120 days for the assault and then move him to a transitional treatment facility.
There's a lot of therapy going on in there, and if they can ever get the knots untied, figure out what on earth was going on with him, maybe he can be better.
Defense attorney Ben Jaffe said his client simply messed up and called the assault silly and inappropriate. He argued that releasing the shooter back to his parents instead of the streets when he turns 21 is in the community's best interest, accusing the prosecution of being vindictive and delaying the inevitable. The prosecutor is about safety.
And if the psychiatric evaluations, probation testing reports show he is a concern for this community, you're darn right. We'll stick in there to the bitter end.
The prosecutor's office said they have fielded numerous calls from concerned community members worried about what could happen if he gets out.
Do they feel
that
unsafe?
There's always a concern. Yes, all we can do is try to offer the best options in hopes maybe there will be some success.
Now, Judge Michael Casati asked both sides to submit written orders for their terms of release to him by tomorrow afternoon. He said today he will make a ruling soon after, and we'll find out where the shooter will end up.
So
Debbie?
you were in the courtroom today. You saw him. What was his demeanor today?
Well, it's really interesting. He looks a lot different than he did 5 years ago when he was a young teenager. He sat pretty quietly for most of the time listening to the proceedings and everything. The one interesting thing was towards the end when he realized that decision wasn't going to be made. He probably wasn't going to get out today like he had expected. Sort of threw his head back in annoyance, disappointment, and then was walked out. But he's going to get his answer soon.
All right, Max, keep track of it. Thank you.
John Vance.